In the astrology of December 1st, we have some very powerful energy today. We start off with the moon in a quincunx with Mercury, the moon in a quincunx with Saturn, as well as the moon in a square to Jupiter. So in today's energy, everything is going to be shifting very quickly. The energy is going to be shifting. We're going to naturally feel very out of control. We're going to feel as though things are happening outside of our purview. We might have a lot of different ideas sort of coming to the surface, a bunch of desires coming to the surface. But the way that we handle this energy today is incredibly important. Today, the energy is about finding internal temperance, because so many external events and other people in our life are going to be sort of bouncing from one subject to another, from one emotion to another. We're going to have to find a certain energy of acceptance, understanding, calm, and meditative state in order to get through today successfully. If we give in to the desire to control something, or the desire to manage the situation, or keep everything sort of as we want it to be, or as we expected it to be, we'll find ourselves, basically just chasing our own tail. So today it's incredibly important to allow things to be what they are, and to, if possible, to even find joy in that. For Aries, most of all, I would say, have fun today. Do your best to try and find some fun. Live in the moment. Enjoy yourself. Don't take things too seriously. Don't try and force yourself to push something to its limit in order to meet a bunch of separate deadlines that you've set for yourself. It's not so much that you should discourage your own internal motivation today. It's just that don't give yourself standards that a chaotic world will not be able to meet. Taurus, today you are called not to give up on big goals. Allow yourself to actually step back into your heart space, step back into your belief, step back into your spirit, and allow yourself to pursue the actual quest, which is actually important to you. And don't give up on your dream just because maybe some of the people around you that in some way, shape, or form feel like gatekeepers to said dream are blocking you all of a sudden, or at least trying to. For Gemini, you are called to encourage those closest to you. Give encouragement, give love, and give information, because you're going to have the right info, or be able to point people to the right people today. You'll have a lot of situations come up like that. So just give in to your natural talkative nature, allow that to come to the surface, and encourage the people that need you right now. For Cancer, today might feel a little bit serious. I would say still try and enjoy yourself, just like Aries and the rest of the cardinal signs today. Try and do your best to actually enjoy the day, no matter how much it veers off into unexpected directions. But it will feel like one thing very seriously is that you are given a quest by fate. Fate is going to put a very serious goal in your lap, and how you manage this is very important. And the way to manage this is by not trying to micromanage it. For Leo, you are encouraged to show love through little actions. Today doesn't require grandiose, huge gestures. It doesn't require breaking your back in order to get everything done for everyone. Just show love in the little moments, some quality time and little gestures, just to show people that while they might be lost in the chaos, that you haven't forgot about them, and that you're still their anchor. For Virgo, notice the ironic or interesting or bizarre ease that you feel when you set yourself to a higher standard, whether this be in your friendships or relationships. Setting a very high goal for yourself, but not being, maybe for lack of a better term, OCD about the way that you're carrying it out, but setting a high standard for yourself for how you treat other people, how you show up for other people, is ironically a very relaxing thing. Whereas, in your own mind, you might say, well, no, I've just got to retreat into myself. I just have to leave the world behind today. I just have to give up on whatever I was trying to do. Set a high standard for yourself today. Set a strong vision up for yourself, and then do what you can to carry that out, and notice how you end up finding more relaxation going after bigger dreams or bigger expectations than you may have found just retreating from it all. For Libra, you are called not to interfere with those who are following their purpose, even if their purpose or their mission today feels like it completely diverts or gets in the way of yours. Understand that what we are always called to do by the universe is to allow things to be as they are. We've got to allow certain situations to play out, even if you feel as though you're being helpful and preventative towards another person's suffering by them going on the wrong path. Don't interfere with other people in their pursuit of learning a lesson. For Scorpio today, you are called almost the most of all the zodiac signs to be in the here and now. Find the present moment today. Enjoy the small things. Team up with Aries and, go have a good time just sort of blowing off some steam today. And sort of, it's about sort of a system reset in your mind to not feel as though everything needs to be pursued or that everything needs to be overcome, that some things can just be enjoyed. For Sagittarius, you might be the most psychically charged today. Today's a day where it's important to receive blessings and signs, to allow yourself to receive what the universe is going to try and tell you, and sometimes it will put literal writing on the wall. For Capricorn, you are reminded to say what you expect in the future, not what you expected in the past. This is an important time to set expectations or to gain agreement with people about what is to come, rather than focusing or fixating so much on how things went wrong before. For Aquarius, you are called to be the supporter and the encourager that you always needed. The one that maybe you didn't get. Maybe you didn't get someone who was in your corner of the ring, sort of spurring you on and keeping you going. Find a way to be that support for someone else today, and find all of the sort of incredible blessings and encouragement that you yourself feel by being there for them. For Pisces, you are reminded today to find trust and forgiveness in yourself, and it will be so much easier to find that in other people today, especially if recently you've been wronged by others. Find forgiveness and trust for yourself or your part in the situation, and it will be a lot easier to find that. And it might take time. Forgiveness is an authentic emotion, but take as much time as you need, but start focusing on your own trust in yourself and your ability to discern things in your current ability, as well as what you desire for yourself in the future, and it will change the way that you're viewing and interacting with other people. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.